What's up everyone, and welcome to my very first FIFA 18 experiment. And now if you do like these type of videos lads, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video, and any other experiment you would like me to do, please do leave it in the comment section below. But today we are starting off with, can Arsenal win the league with all their failed transfer targets? Ooh, this should be a good one. So first up in goal is Pepe, Reina lads. Arsenal did try to sign him way back in 2010 when he was at Liverpool for 20 million, but Liverpool rejected that offer. Next up lads, the centre back is Jonny lads. They tried to sign him in this transfer window just gone. Man City were interested in him, and Arsenal also joined the interest list with him as well. West Brom gave them their price for Jonny, and Arsenal just did not want to pay that much for him, so Jonny stayed at West Brom. Next up lads is Gerard Piqué. Arsenal tried to sign him way back in 2002-2003 season when he was just 15 years old, but due to legal complications that just didn't work out that year, so they made a verbal agreement to sign him when he was 16 years of age. Exact same deal they made with Cesc Fabregas, but in the end Piqué's agents turned that offer down and he decided to sign for Manchester United. And our last defender of the squad lads is Vincent Kompany. They tried to sign him way back in 2006, trying to replace Sol Campbell when he was leaving Arsenal, but talks broke down and he decided to sign for Hamburg instead. And then 2 years after signing from Hamburg, he signed for Manchester City and ended up being one of the best central defenders in the world. Now we'll move out into the midfield lads. First up is Riyad Mahrez. He was linked with Arsenal for nearly all of the summer after Leicester won the Premier League, and most of this summer as well, but it just never came to fruition for him to sign for Arsenal, and Wenger came out and said then that they were never really close to signing them. Next up then we have N'Golo Kanté lads. Wenger claims he tried to sign Kanté when he was playing in the French league, and also tried to sign him when he played for Leicester, but he reckons money got in the way and got into his head and has ended up signing for Chelsea instead. Classic Wenger. Arsenal also tried to sign Ángel Di María back when he was only 17 years of age, back when he was playing with Rosario Central, but work permit rules got in the way and the transfer was stopped. Now I think we all remember this one lads. Left midfielder Thomas Lemar. They offered €100 million or £92 million, but Lemar decided he wanted to stay at Monaco and refused to move to Arsenal. Damn, that's a lot of money. Now look at this front three lads. Imagine Arsenal actually signed these three players. It'd be unbelievable lads. First up we have the right wing, Lionel Messi. In the same season Arsene Wenger's scouts discovered Fabregas and Piqué. They also discovered this little Argentinian gem called Lionel Messi. They spoke with his father, but at the end of the day the family decided it was best that he stay at Barcelona. And our striker is Luis Suárez lads. If you don't remember this one, you're in for a treat lads. Back when Luis Suárez used to play for Liverpool, just before he moved to Barcelona, Arsenal actually put in a bid of £40 million and £1 just to try and trigger his release clause. If it worked, it would have been pretty smart business though. And last but not least lads, we have Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, Arsenal nearly signed Cristiano Ronaldo the summer before Man United did. He was invited down to London to meet Wenger and all the Gunners staff, but no deal ever came into fruition. And instead the next summer when he was playing for Sporting Lisbon, he absolutely stunned the Man United defence and ended up signing for Manchester United right after that friendly. And Wenger always said that this is his biggest regret. Not only did he not sign Cristiano Ronaldo, but he signed for Manchester United instead. And then we have some honourable mentions in the bench lads. Jamie Vardy nearly ended up at Arsenal but ended up staying at Leicester instead. Lamina is a central midfielder who tried to sign for them this summer, obviously didn't work out. And then Yaya Toure had a trial for Arsenal actually way back in the day and actually played in a pre-season tournament friendly against Barnet, but transfer never happened. So this is the main start 11 that we are going for lads. Can Arsenal win the league if every one of their signings actually happened? So we're going to straight away sim the first game against Chelsea in the Community Shield, and then we're going to simulate to January, and then we're going to simulate right to the end of the season and see how we did. Okay, first game against Chelsea. I'm not even waiting to see the score, I'm just going to skip it lads. I presume I'm going to win it. Oh, we end up winning 5-4 on penalties. The game ended 0-0. Shit, I thought we'd actually win that game pretty easily. Okay, we're going to simulate right up to January 1st and see where we are in the Premier League table, the Europa League table, the FA Cup and the League Cup. Let's just see how we got on in all the cups and see how much we can actually win. But our main goal is the Premier League.
A few inches later.
Okay, we have reached January 1st. Let's see how we are getting on. So starting off with the worst cups and working our way up lads. So we start with the League Cup. We're not even close. We didn't even get to round 16. We lost to Bristol City 1-0 at nearly the very start of the season. So we're out of the League Cup. The FA Cup hasn't gone into the round 16 yet lads, but we do have an upcoming game against Leeds, so we're still in that for now, but we'll see what happens with that. And for the big one lads, in January we are currently sitting in 3rd place in the Premier League lads on 39 points. We're only 5 points behind Spurs, who lead the table with Liverpool in 2nd and Chelsea just behind us. It's actually not looking too bad lads. I thought we'd be up higher, but this is where we are for now. So we're out of the League Cup, still in the FA Cup, and we're still in contention to win this Premier League. Can the failed signings of Arsenal in the past come back and help them out? So our very last Premier League game is against Huddersfield on the 13th of May, so we're going to simulate straight to the 14th of May and see how we get on lads. Can we win the league? league. So we've just finished the Premier League season there, lads, but we've ended up actually going into the FA Cup final against Spurs. What an absolute game that would be in real life. So we're just going to go into that, sim it, and see can we win. 3, 2, 1, skip. Arsenal win the FA Cup with Di Maria scoring and Messi. Unbelievable game. Vardy came on for Ronaldo, but it made no difference, lads. Arsenal won the FA Cup. Now let's see how they get on in the league. But even Arsenal's regular team could win the FA Cup. Oh, so close, lads. 5 points the difference. We finished in 3rd place. So there you have it, lads. Even if Arsenal signed all those players in which over the years they could have signed, they still wouldn't end up winning the league. Hey, but at least they won the FA Cup. And their top scorer ends up being Riyad Mahrez with Alexis Sanchez in 13th place with 11 goals. How does that even make sense? We have Ronaldo, Suárez and Messi up front, and not one of them even got onto the top goal scoring list. Damn. Messi does top the assist list. That's not too bad. At least we get something out of them. So there you have it, lads. Even if they signed all those players, they still can't win the league. So if you enjoyed this type of video, lads, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. And as I said at the start, if anything you'd like me to do in the future, leave it down below. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.